bench is pretty damn wet. My appointment's in 50 minutes, and it looks like I'm in the middle of the woods, but actually, I'm only about a 7-minute walk from my car, and how amazing is that? This is the first time doing anything major color-wise to my hair, and I'm honestly kind of feeling like I'm in a little bit of a grieving period. Like, I need to savor these last couple moments as a brunette. Like, I'm feeling a little bit sentimental, like I need to go on a walk. This is my last walk as a brunette for a while. I have to go get coffee. This is my last coffee run as a brunette for a while, which is just like, you're changing your hair color. No one's dying. It kind of feels like when you know you have to put a dog down and you have to like take it to do all of its like favorite things before. It's not like that at all, actually. Honestly, changing it to blonde feels like more of a process than if I just cut it all off. I'm not really sure why. It's weird to think about how much we make our hair like part of our identity. I feel like when someone looks at me, the first thing that they notice is my hair because it's big and poofy. I am harboring some nerves in the possibility that maybe putting bleach on my hair is gonna like drastically affect the texture, which I know it's gonna take a lot of fucking bleach to to make this any less curly. It's gonna fall out is what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna become less curly, is that it's not gonna exist on my head anymore. This is what I'm doing. So I'm keeping the roots dark, but doing a lot of blonde. Also, there's so many people walking on this trail right now. I'm gonna show you guys what I have set up. Fucking star of the show. It was funny when he like took me from the washing station back to like the hair cutting station. I looked in the mirror and I was like, there's no fucking color difference. There's no color difference because it was wet, obviously. And then he blow dried it. And no, I'm blonde, guys. I'm blonde. There's still part of me that believes that maybe all my hair is gonna fall out after this. But I think that's honestly, oh god. Today is my first day, my first full day being blonde. I've heard that blondes have more fun. However, today it is pouring rain, and objectively every single time it pours rain, I have the worst day of my life. So we're not off to a great start. For example, if I was trying to have a great time, I probably would start by going to the beach or something, but that's absolutely not an option for me today because I will not be touched by the rain. So as I said before, coloring my hair, I was a little bit nervous to conform to like just like the blonde girl aesthetic. If also no shade to that, like I think it's cute and amazing, it's just not me. But yesterday, after I got my hair colored, the first time I left the house after that, I unironically stepped out in a pair of Athleta leggings, an athletic top, a puffy coat, those high top white Nike shoes, and a little black shoulder bag. I realized that I look like every single college sophomore and or every single girl that lives in California in that exact moment, which is fine. I love those girls. I love them to death. I just want to have more fun with my blondness. So today, because I'm not allowed to have my stereotypical fun day because of the horrible weather, I was thinking that I would put together outfits that embody the blonde that I want to be, which I think is super fun. Because A, I love clothes. I love dressing up. I just never have a reason to do it. And B, I think that being blonde and having fun is gonna come with effort. and this is my effort. So I wrote down a couple of aesthetics that I want to try out today. Let's just start going through them. The first look that I want to try is an aesthetic that I call the fruit bat vampire. This is playing off of that very typical vampire-esque look. Dark cherry red, the black, the dark makeup, silver jewelry, crosses, kind of a play on like the Catholic Church aesthetic. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's very popular right now. So my idea is taking that aesthetic and twisting it and making it based off of a fruit bat. This is totally up to interpretation. For example, you could wear fruit jewelry. You could be carrying a basket at the farmer's market with fruits. I have a cheat, so I have a strawberry tattoo. I will be utilizing this in this look. But really the rules are just to take any fruit element and just incorporate it into this outfit, and that's the only rule. The next aesthetic that I came up with for myself is boho beach chick that has soccer practice later. The body of the aesthetic is going to be this boho chic, but the one rule is that you have to incorporate some kind of athletic clothing. This could be short athletic shorts or sneakers, a running shoe, or a piece of pre-wrap as a headband. I also often think that boho, look at the clothing and you know that it was either handmade or thrifted. This might be crocheted clothing. This might be clothing with patches or buttons or elements that just make clothing unique that looks like you are not going to be able to buy this at a department store. That's what I think of when I think of boho. I just realized that my hair looks insane, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, so the third look that I'm putting together, I originally titled The Lost French Woman, but upon further analysis, I think that this one is the Picnic Babe. This one I feel like is also very popular on Pinterest. It's that light summer girl aesthetic. It is a lot of loose fitting linens, scarves, sandals, picnic basket. None of these looks have very strict rules. However, I think with this one, there are some elements that need to be incorporated to make this a viable aesthetic. Those elements being dark sunglasses, a scarf, and I also think that the clothes must be loose fitting. You don't want to look too cinched because it's uncomfortable. Like, you don't want to be sitting down at a picnic for hours and hours and hours wearing pants that you can't sit in. Also, a shoe that looks like it could just be slipped off at any moment. The last look that I see myself being excited to practice is this vintage cartoon inspired fashion looks. For me, when I thought of this one, I was thinking of cartoons like the Jetsons, the Flintstones, Scooby-Doo. I was really inspired by color schemes in those shows. For example, in Scooby-Doo, there are those four main characters. They're four people, one dog, 5 main characters. They each have a very specific color scheme associated with their character. For example, Daphne is that purple and green. Fred is that blue, white, and red. Velma is orange, red. Shaggy is green and brown. And then Scooby is a dog. So if I were to do a Scooby-Doo inspired outfit, I would just stick with any of those main color themes and call it a day. Anyways, this has been my spring makeover. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you had fun. I'm having a freaking blast already as a blonde. Okay, bye.